Welcome back, everyone. My name's Eltimar, and we're going to be continuing our Let's Play of Wrath of the Righteous. Where we left last time, we had helped Woljif with his quest. We're not going to go to the Defender's Heart yet. We're going to just head straight down towards the town square. This is our good campaign, so keep that in mind. And we found some reagents. We found some cheese, some butter, a rainbow quartz, and a razor sharp claw. Very interesting. Oh, we found some enemies who we failed to sneak past, so we are in battle.
Yet another obstacle.
And it's a spider and a fiendish fly. Let's
cover me, all right?
The light.
There we go. Let's do this.
You.
Okay. Well, the fly promptly exploded into nothing, so that was absolutely pointless. And we did 32 damage to the spider in one round, and it promptly died, so that was not a very hard fight.
Let us be off.
Sneak attack is so good in the early parts of the game. Oh, come on. A million random encounters. What do we got this time? Some cultists this time, so maybe some loot for once.
Forwards!
Let's leave most of our group on that first one, which is now dead, and the other one also is now dead, so we do get some loot. Masterwork glaives and some scrolls. Not going to complain about that at all. And some experience, of course, because experience is very, very important. We desperately need to level up. We are obviously not going to the Grey Garrison yet. That is not the quest we are on. We have several side quests to do before we hit that point, and we need to get those done first. Alright, so this area is actually quite large and has quite a few things to do, including picking a side between the Prelate and another guy. There's also dretches, which are extremely annoying to kill. That being said, I think we shouldn't have too much trouble with them anymore. We have enough sneak attack to sort of mash through their damage reduction with relative ease. And a golden signet ring. Alright.
Let's move.
Let's wander through this zone. There's a lot to do in here. No, that's a lot of marauders. Shit.
Without risk.
Lan, not Wendog.
The wrong module.
Just, oh crap, there's a mage. Oh, he's just an illusionist. Maybe he won't have magic missile.
I'm wounded.
That hurt. Oh my god, we died. But we didn't die.
Tactical retreat.
I think we're still gonna die.
No.
We will load the quick save because we sort of died. We got hit for quite a lot of damage there. A surprising amount. Let's take a quick look at how that fight went down for us, because we definitely did die. Where did we go? Where did we go wrong? What is this plus to hit? They have plus 10 to hit. That's very impressive. That was also a critical hit. And then prior to that, we also got... Why is our armor class only 24? Oh, because we don't have mage armor on anymore. Right.
We will be victorious!
I guess we could put shield on, though. That would help the situation out. And we can throw on our mutagen. There we go. Actually, everyone should have their mutagens on, because why not?
You can trust me.
Meditate on your mistakes.
Something wrong.
Okay. Let's continue on. It lasts for like
Let us be
half
off.
an hour at this point, so might as well. We're also going to come around from the other side. It's probably an easier side to come in from.
One for me. Forward. I'll cut you wide open.
Wait, where's Lan so far away? Lan, what the hell are you doing? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Whatever, it's fine. All we need to do is not die to the marauders, and we're fine. And I'm not entirely sure why Lan is 8 million miles... Is he actually attacking from where he is? He is? Okay, good. He went around behind. There we go, this is much better. We didn't get 2 massive hits to kill us immediately. Always a plus. Alright, any masterwork weapons? No, no. Composite longbow, though, is good to have. No, no. They don't even have masterwork weapons and they have plus 10 to hit. That's way too high for this level. Like, that would take... What's our BAB at level 3? I think +3? Right? Around there, if you're a fighter. I think it's 1 per level. Your base attack bonus. So if you had a BAB of +3 at level 3, which is what we are, I think that's what ours is. No, ours is 2, because we're not a fighter. Anyone hear a fighter? No, this is 1. Anyways, let's assume it's a fighter, and they have +3. So they would need, with weapon focus, they'd be at +4. So they'd need 6 strength worth. Oh, Ember's here.
We'll make this
We're
quick.
gonna get Ember.
She won't feel a thing.
I don't know. Can we really do this?
Nope, because I'm gonna murder you if you do.
Listen, we don't have a choice. There are demons everywhere. What else would you have us do?
A group of knights surround a young elven girl. She's dressed in rags that barely cover the hideous scars on her body. The beggar girl is on her knees, watching placidly as the people argue heatedly around her. It's as if she doesn't sense the looming threat at all. A black crow flies in agitated circles above her head.
In Iomede's name, we're sorry, girl, but it is our duty. We have to do this, not for our own sake, but for the sake of everyone who can still be saved from the demons. If we don't win this battle, you won't have long to live anyway.
The knight brings his sword up above the girl's head.
They're insane! We've got to do something!
Sela looks at you, terror in her eyes.
I understand. You're scared. You feel powerless. You think this will help. You don't have to justify yourselves to me. Just do what you've decided to do.
The girl smiles serenely as though she isn't at risk of imminent death. What's going on here?
We...
The knight's hands are shaking.
Our weapons barely scratch the demons' hides. We're sacrificing this girl to Iomede so we can consecrate our weapons with her innocent blood and gain the power to destroy the spawn of the abyss.
It's extreme, but we have no other choice. We have to defend this city somehow, or else we'll all perish, including her.
Sheath your weapons and step away from her, or else.
Whoa, whoa, no need for that.
The knights slowly back away from the girl.
Please, don't fight! All of you are good people, defenders of the city. Please don't hurt them. They just made a mistake.
The girl turns to us. The knights look at each other and take off running.
They're gone. And they all lived. I was sure that someone would die today. So many people have died here already. But we are still alive for some reason. Strange, isn't it?
The elf girl smiles at us. The crow alights on her shoulder and looks at us with eyes that are much too intelligent for any ordinary bird.
But you shouldn't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just a silly girl, really.
The girl shrugs, smiling serenely. I don't think you're an ordinary girl, and that crow you have there, it's not ordinary either.
No, don't be silly. I'm very ordinary. Well, I know different types of tricks, but Soot taught me those.
The elf girl strokes the crow's beak, its eyes narrow in satisfaction and makes a cooing sound.
Now Soot here, she truly is unusual. She's clever and she can talk, but only to me. She teaches me magic tricks and lots of other stuff. I don't know what I'd do without her.
Magic tricks, you say? You could prove useful when fighting the demons, and I'll be able to protect you from insane soldiers on the street. Come with me.
I must have misheard. This girl? Join our party? What could we possibly want with this dirty little beggar?
Sure, let's go.
The girl gives you a smile, joyous and untroubled, like a child. She is a really good character. Actually, she's a witch. I think a burned witch?
Why.
Stigmatized witch, yeah. She uses a bow. That's perfectly acceptable. What does she have for spells? She has Cure Light Wounds, Ear-Piercing Scream, Burning Hands, Mage Armor. I really want her to have Hex and Evil Eye because that's such a great combination of spells, and you can have it set to auto-cast. But I don't think she has it yet. Does she? Slumber... It's more of an ability, I think, than a spell, so... It would be on here, or in this list if we had it. We have Vulnerability Curse. That's pretty good, actually. What was her first level Hex? It's none of those. Okay. Well, we have Slumber, Demoralize, Affliction, Coup de Grace, Charge, Point Blank Shot, Acrobatics, Fighting Defensively, Vulnerability Curse, and a Raven Familiar. Okay, well, we don't have access to it yet, but let's go downstairs into the house. There's places to explore and things to look for.
We cannot be defeated.
Oh, Friggin' swarms.
Make every strike
Surrender,
count.
or else!
What's that?
I friggin' hate swarms the most. I don't know if we have the capability. Oh, yeah, we can fight them. Okay. One more swarm to go. We took some damage. We can use healing potions though. One more swarm. There's 2 more swarms there. Yes, I know swarms are swarms. Go away. So there's a trap in there. We can't get to the Traptis army, I don't think. Oh, we can. Never mind, it's on this wall.
I hope you appreciate this.
Alright, let's loot some things. Also, there's a hidden room. No, stop. It's only a 90% chance, and knowing our luck, we don't want to risk. I guess you can just redo them. I'm so used to games where you aren't allowed to retry lockpicking. So if you fail, you gotta save scum it out. But I guess that is not the case here. This is also very clearly a cultist place. An incomplete something circle. I can't see it. It's covered by the hand. Let's go down to the very bottom of this. And not just all the way to the bottom. An incomplete magic circle for a summoning ritual. It's a knowledge DC 20 Arcana check. Might succeed. We did it.
It happens sometimes.
Oh, balls. We summoned a thing. Clever mortals. I can't reach you from inside the circle. Oh, but you forgot something. There's nothing keeping me in here. Nothing at all. Okay, let's reload, because I think if we press the other one first, we can fix up the circle, and then we can summon it. Like this thing has a thing here. There we go, now I think we fixed the circle, or we broke it. Regardless. We don't want to summon a demon anyways. Unless we could have killed it, but I don't think we can kill a rock at our level. It would definitely murder us hardcore. Maybe when we summon it with our group, our other group, we'll worry about it a little bit more.
Something wrong?
Yes.
Are we in trouble yet?
Your back.
I like how everyone has like Cure Light Wound spells. Just so many of them around. And that's because Cure Light Wounds is super useful. Especially in the early parts of the game where you end up getting tons of small amounts of damage. You have to heal up because otherwise you get killed in a single hit. There's another rookie marauder out here. Did we miss? Oh no, that's the marauder loot. There's also a loot bag we missed back here. Let's go back and take a look. It's a chest actually, and it's got a lockpick 10.
I hope you appreciate this.
Ew. A light mace and 1 gold and a scroll of Cure Light Wounds. Not the best chest in the world, that's for sure. Alright, well, let's continue on our way. It's time to murder more things. These rookie marauders.
Right? Can we retreat already?
And archer. So, you start to shoot the archer. Him with you.
You crossed the wrong mongrel.
Well, one died. There's a full-blooded marauder here. Let's kill that guy first. That's why. He does so much damage. Alright, but at least Woljeff didn't die. He is more or less alive. And Camellia took a big hit too. That's fine. We survived though. And that's the important part. We do have spells as well, don't we? Oh yeah, just enlarge person.
I'm all ears.
I'm here. Where else would I
We
be?
still have a few more Cure Light Wounds spells kicking around. Let's use those.
We'll make things right.
Yes.
We also have some potions. We don't want to waste as much time as we can resting. Resting is kind of a thing we don't want to do until we get to Blackwing Library. Then we can rest after that. That's sort of our litmus test of things we need to get done. For the good group anyways.
Yet another obstacle.
Oh, there's a neophyte fighter up there. But they're fighting Crusaders, so we're good. They don't notice we're here yet. Just a quarter step to the chest and went flying away. Alright, let's see what we got here. We got a Great Club, garbage. Normal Club, even more garbage. Oh my god, this is all awful. No good gear. Oh, maybe in the barrel. Yes, random junk is much better than weapons and armor that are worth nothing. There's also something over here that we missed. There's a bag in the street, and it has another signet ring. There's a Dretch fighting some Knabris cultists, or Knabris crusaders, but I don't know where, so I can't really go help them. We'll quick save and continue on our way. There's also an Abracandaloo.
What's that?
Some more loot. Well, let's go see what's up here. Maybe they're over in this direction. I think this is the way we can cross.
We will be victorious.
Well, there's a Dretch there. Let's go help the Crusaders out. Is this where Hulrun is? No. Alright. Successfully killed some demons. There was a thing here. The inner wall of Knabris, which encloses the city center, now lies in ruins. There's an athletics check here. I think this is to set up our path across. The Divided City errand is now complete. We have made a bridge. It is the most treacherous looking bridge I think I've ever seen in my life. Maybe not. There's actually been some sketchy bridges I've seen. It might not be the worst. Knowledge Arcana.
I think I did it.
These enormous cracks appeared after a magically induced earthquake struck the land. I can definitely talk, guys. It's definitely a thing that I can do. I have been known to be able to speak. Let's go across the bridge. There's a couple places we can go across the bridge. And we went into that house. We went to that exit. We've been to that exit. So let's go this way. We're gonna try the mobility check up here. This is actually a fairly tough mobility check.
Well, this didn't go well.
We can get easily exhausted here, which is not what we want to do because we're on a bit of a time crunch. There is one event that I know of that can end
Forget it.
a little bit bad if you don't get there in time, and if you rest too much on the way there, the people that we are going to try and save will in fact be dead by the time we arrive there, having burnt to death. So,
thanks, Lan.
There we go.
You're yet another obstacle, Lan.
Some Dretches up here. We did do the check. Oh, there's an Abracandaloo as well. 0 reduced damage. Oh. Oh, there's another one dead. And the next one's dead too. Everything is dying. Nice and easily. Okay. So we're now in the next part of the city. We are just going to take a quick look here. We are a long ways from a level, unfortunately. Really want to hit level 4.
Did we find trouble?
Flies.
No.
Any spitting ones? No? Okay. Bugs are pretty meaningless in terms of battle right now. We just exploded them in seconds. And let's loot some things.
Let us be off.
Oh right. Yes, I know how to turn spellbooks. Did I miss putting spellbooks or spells into someone's spellbook? Yes, Lan, I completely forgot. Sorry, Lan. And also Camellia. My bad. We do have some spells to give her. Level 2 spells we completely forgot about, and she has an extra level 1 slot we also completely forgot about. How about you? No, you're fine. Alright, so level 2 spells we're going to grab your moderate wounds times 2. Actually, drop one of those. Doesn't matter. That one. We're going to get 1 protection spell. Spirit magic slots, we can put Bull's Strength there. It's our only one we can put there, so let's save some people in the thingy here. Even the huge pile of junk isn't enough to block out the exclamations coming from beneath it. Reveal, oh dearest darling beauty mine, why did thou turn thy gaze on me, pray tell. Thy husband I called friend a time, but love 'tis like an ocean, friendship a well. But Willis, how are we to live, my sweet? Booms a deep masculine voice in response from beneath the same pile. Indistinct rustling follows. Pass me the ale, will you? Our athletics check is +9. We should be able to get it with relative ease. Let's open it. The pile shifts easily, revealing an entrance to some kind of cellar. There's an interesting looking chest among the items. Silver ring, jade, green quartz, port times 2 adds experience. Look, the door's open. And now we're completely at the mercy of whatever's up there. If it really is a demon, we have nothing to fear. We have the power of inspiration after all. But hand me over my ladle and that rolling pin. I love the group, actually, the troupe of actors. They amuse me greatly. Grandma Gretchlin, the director, Kim, the soundmaster, Rubbledum, the actor. Now look, it's not a demon at all. Greetings, kind friend and rescuer. I am Grandma Gretlin, theater director, and these are the members of my company. Granny, that's not a ladle. One of the props for the Malevolent Lich performance, the one Tiana made. It's like a scepter or something. She made it out of my ladle. She wanted to use a broom handle, but I put paid to that daft idea, says the dwarf with dignity. Oh, I've seen your show. You're very funny, especially your play where the woman slowly climbs onto the chair while singing and then falls off again. Ember claps her hands in delight. Well, it is actually a great tragedy about unrequited love. The chair you see, it represents the tower of rock rising above the raging sea like the finger of a giant. And the woman, she isn't supposed to fall, but rather gracefully cascade into the swirling abyss below, just like I showed her 100 times, but I'm glad you liked it. What were you doing down there? We were rehearsing. Art distracts us from fear and panic. The dwarf waves her ladle emphatically, doing a fair impression of a conductor. Really? When I'm scared of eat. We tried that too, but our supplies ran out. But Art is eternal. Can you get somewhere safe? Oh, don't worry on our account. We're going to our basement in the next street. That's where our lambkin is. We're not afraid of demons with a lambkin around. It's a lambkin. Lambkin, the dwarf says readily. Our male lead. He'll protect us. Don't worry, we know what we're doing. Lambkin is very capable of defending them, for sure. He's actually a giant, literally. Thank you for rescuing us, stranger. Today you did us a great service for the Mendevian culture, and perhaps the future, or the culture of all Galarian. You will be remembered in the future eras as the one who saved the critically and publicly acclaimed Next Door Theater. I really like them. They amuse me so much. Also, Lambkin is the best lead actor and will always be my choice for lead actor.
I won't let you hurt my friends.
Apparently not too concerned about ghouls. We just killed one in one hit, and then the other ones. Oh, we got ghoul fever. Wait, we might be able to save this. Who's got the best medicine? What the hell's the check for that? No. Abilities? Summary? Summary. What do we have? What would medicine even be under? You know what? We can take a look. We're paused, so we go abilities and treat wounds, treat affliction. DC 12 lore religion check. Who's our best lore religioner? 92307. So it's her.
We should move.
Treat affliction on her. Go do it. We dispelled filth fever. We still have ghoul fever though. 1d3 con damage, 1d3 dex damage, once per day.
Well, together
we can't do the
stand.
treat affliction for another 24 hours, so
This is my path.
nothing much we can do about that, unfortunately. I don't think we have anything that will fix that problem either.
I heed the voice of
Do we
the
have a cure
spirits.
disease? This is a disease, right? I think it's a disease. We might have a potion for that. Then again, we may not. It'll be fine. She'll be fine. It'll cure itself eventually. We can always hit up a cleric later too, if we need to. Anyways, let's mosey. We are running slightly low on time in this particular video, so we'll just wander around a little bit, and so sweet it is to kill. Oh no, it murdered all those people very easily, and they all turned into ghouls and killed that other cleric. Well, we just kind of stood around. Okay, Sela. Actually, Sela's fine. Let's get Camellia back. And let's get Woljif back. Let's have our actual tanks up front. There we go. No big deal. Easy enough. Lore religion check. We should be able to do this with no problem, but we'll save just in case.
It is done.
Gray hair, ashen skin. This person fell prey to a Nabasu. This demon sucks the very life from its victims and transforms them into ghouls. And we have some... Oh, I picked up a heavy shield. Lots of potions. I don't think they have anything good on them, do they? No. Wait, one of those is a Crusader. The Crusader will have a Masterwork Sword. Yes. Old Iron Masterwork Sword. That being said, we now have a shield that is garbage, and we're just going to drop that. Alright. Random junk. It's weird that like a random cup is worth basically the same amount as a... shield. Seems like a shield would be a lot more expensive. I guess cups could be harder to make, technically. Alright, let's talk to Bill.
They will break against our resolve.
Seala's fine, Camellia and Woljif. Move back. Okay. I was gonna say we should talk to Curl first. Let's do that right now. A short hooded figure is poking about some bodies lying in the middle of the street. The stranger drags the first body off the road, respectfully props it up against a wall, and places the corpse's hands on its chest. The figure then freezes, as if hesitating. You see him reach out his hand towards the beautiful gold amulet hanging around the corpse's neck. He jerks his hand back, hesitates, and reaches out again. Well, well, look what we have here. Looting corpses, are we? What'd you expect? Almost everyone's dead. The city now belongs to the demons and the vermin, rats, crows, and creatures like this one. The stranger almost jumps out of his skin and the hood falls from his face. Under a mop of red curls, a round halfling face looks up at you. Oh, phew. Thought you were demons. Good day to you, good lady. Sela's eyebrows lift in apparent surprise. Curl, is that you? The halfling looks at Sela and smiles broadly. Oh, Lady Sela, you're alive. Goodness me. It's the second bit of good news on an otherwise lousy day. What was the first bit of good news? Stick around and see for yourself. Do you know this person, Sela? Meet Rimiv, better known as Curl. He hails from Canabras and he fights in the Condemned. He's one of a kind, a rogue with a heart of gold. Sela smiles and adds a little more seriously. Curl, it's probably none of my business, but you should ask yourself if what you're about to do is right. The halfling's cheeks flush, and he hides his hands behind his back. I just thought, oh, it doesn't matter. Do you know how many bodies we've looted, though? For real, we've looted a lot of bodies. Can you tell me anything useful about what's going on in the city? I'm afraid not, good lady. I just left the Defender's Heart. Before that, I was holed up in here, too scared to leave. Although spending all that time under Commander Erebeth's nose was sure something. She's a strict one. Whew. And when she gets antsy. Don't even start. I've had enough of her breathing down my neck to last me a lifetime. So what are you doing here, robbing corpses? No, the halfling protests. Rimiv Curl may be a rogue, but he doesn't loot corpses. I just need to get these poor lads' bodies off the road. My friends and I are on a terribly important mission, and we need to get through. The halfling protests. He is interrupted by the sound of wheels rolling on the paving stones. A cart driven by a sad little horse appears from around the corner. Don't be mean to the horse. A pretty half-elf is driving it, and a young man in knight's armor is walking alongside. Even from a distance you can see his tanned face and his blue eyes shining brightly. The halfling straightens. See, terribly important. A very heroic mission. My friends and I are saving a beer cart from the demons. As he's speaking, the newcomers notice you, and the knight cries out in jubilation. Sela, never thought I'd see you again. I thought you were headed to the main square, the center of the demon's attack. Half-elf smiles warmly at Sela. Hey friend, glad to see you're alright. When we got separated by the crowd at the celebration, I knew right away something was wrong. And when demons appeared all of a sudden, I realized that was the only reason I'd been so anxious, but I couldn't find you among the dead in the square. So I kept my hopes up and I was proved right. Sela's face lights up with joy. So here's the other bit of good news Curl was talking about. You and Janna are alive. Actually, by good news I meant that we found the cart of beer. Sir Alan and Janna being alive amounts to a quarter a bit of good news. Well, maybe half. A beer cart? How about sharing with us? I'm sure we could all use a drink. The half-elf winks rakishly. Certainly. Give me your flask, friend, and if you walk with us to the Defender's Heart, we could have a more thorough sampling of the spoils there. Despite the cheerful tone, she looks at you with anxious hope. Janna, there's no need. The heart is very close, and the three of us will be enough to fight off any attack if there is one. Besides, our friend here surely has better things to do. More important than carrying barrels of beer, I'd wager. By the way, my name is Elan, Sir Elan of the Houndhearts. Glad to meet someone who survived this madness. You haven't told me how you know Sela. I'll save that story till we're back at the Defender's Heart. You're going back there, aren't you? We have good reason to toast our spoils. I'm gonna pause for 1 sec. It sounds like someone's using an angle grinder outside. It's very loud. Anyways, I closed the window, so it should be okay for now. Are you aware tonight that your friend Curl was trying to rob a corpse? Elira, is that really necessary? Curl didn't even do anything. Whatever you might have been thinking, that's between him and his conscience. What's wrong with hearing the truth? I think Janna and I have the right to know what our newfound friend is up to. Ellen looks sternly at the cringing halfling. I'm not your commander, Curl, and I can't punish you or even condemn you. I suppose lots of people in Mendev think that the war justifies anything, but think about it. That dead fellow might have a family somewhere. His property and mementos should be returned to the rightful owners. They're bound to have sentimental value. Take this card, for example. We might take it now, but once the city is freed, the Eagle Watch and the other orders will We'll certainly try to find the lawful owners and compensate them fairly for their losses. And a friend, I didn't even do anything. I was just thinking about it, and honestly, I don't think we'll be able to gather up all the bodies and hand them over to the Eagle Watch. They'll all be looted anyways. Well, that'll be on the conscience of the one who does it. But you're a crusader, girl, even though you might not have volunteered. Those who fight evil itself have to be better than common folk with their moral frailties. I have to go. So long, we're sure to meet again, either in the city or at the Defender's Heart. Sure you will. Come to the tavern, we'll celebrate the valiant rescue of this barrel together. Alrighty, and we're going to save here. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Others will see you next time. Take care.